Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Teacher Development Podcast, a podcast for teachers in Pakistan focused on English language teaching. In each episode, we take a lesson from teachingenglish.org.uk and discuss how to use it in the classroom. As this episode is all about food, I asked Sahil and Dr. Zishan about a food commonly found in their region.
Saag. It is about green vegetable, and it is used for oil, and its leaves are used as a vegetable.
Biryani is basically a rice recipe in which different spices are added, like zafrani biryani, in which saffron is added, and that gives it very delicious taste.
Now, the lesson we're looking at today is called My Healthy Lunch. Students are going to look at some healthy foods and some unhealthy foods. They're going to practice making good choices about what to eat. And if there's time, they're going to look at some food from around the world. The lesson plan suggests beginning the lesson with a game like Pictionary, where students try to guess what food's being drawn on the board. I asked Dr. Zishan if his students would enjoy this activity.
Yeah, students like these kind of activities. Actually, I also applied these activities in my classroom, like hot seat activity. For this activity, one student sit on the chair, his back towards the whiteboard. Then I draw the picture on the whiteboard. The other student describe the picture to that student, and that student guess that picture.
After playing the game, the lesson plan suggests that with stronger groups, the teacher elicits from the students which foods are healthy and which are unhealthy. The teacher could even get the students to categorize the foods into meat, vegetables, dairy, etc. As the teacher, if you're planning to elicit from the students, you assume that they already know something about the lesson beforehand. So I asked Sahil if he thought his students would know anything about this topic.
Yes, they are aware of healthy and unhealthy foods. I prefer to make charts of healthy foods and unhealthy foods, and ask them about healthy foods and unhealthy foods, and saw their side effects also. For example, if it causes disease or something.
So it's like you don't just say healthy, but you actually talk about what is the benefit of vitamin C, things like that.
Yeah, yes, sir.
The next activity challenges students to make their own food choices. Each student will have a dice and a template where they can draw their lunch. You could ask the students to draw the template in their books if you don't have access to a photocopier. Now, when the students roll the dice, it'll correspond to two foods, and the students will have to make a choice. For example, if they roll a 2, that'll be their vegetable. They can choose either carrots or salad. They can draw it on their meal template. When their lunch is complete, they can tell the rest of the group why they chose the foods that make up their meal. There are several possible extensions to this. The lesson plan suggests that the students compare their lunch with what they'll actually be having for lunch that day. Remember, you can find this lesson plan at teachingenglish.org.uk, and the website provides links to games, flashcards, and a fun food chant. But how useful is it to teach students about nutrition if they don't really have a choice in what they eat? Here's what Dr. Zishan had to say.
Actually, my students have not too much choice in their diet, because I am teaching in a village area. There is socio-economic problems. There is not economical crisis. There is even their parents even don't pay the fee of the students. That's why they have not too much choice in their diet. It will be very beneficial to them, even they don't have too much choice, but they should know what is healthy and what is unhealthy food. What they are eating, they should know that what we are eating, that should be healthy.
Do you agree with Dr. Zishan? What do your students need to know about healthy and unhealthy foods? Join in the debate by leaving a comment below. Finally, the lesson plan says that the teacher should ask students to research what foods are eaten in different countries and then make posters of the international lunches to be put up around the classroom and corridors. Dr. Zishan decided he'd rather adapt this activity to make it more suitable for his students.
Actually, Chris, I would use a different activity related to this jigsaw reading, in which I distribute the sheets, write on that sheets different lunches of different countries, and distribute these sheets among the room. Students share their information with each other. Then, after that, each group prepare a poster after discussion and then display their poster on the walls of classroom.
That's great. So they need to read the information, but they need to understand the information before they can make the poster, right?
Yeah. They first think, pair, and share. They then discuss with each other, then they prepare the poster.
That's wonderful, Dr. Zishan. Thank you. That's it for this episode. Thank you very much to Sahil and Dr. Zishan. Please join us again next time for the Teacher Development Podcast. Goodbye.